Again, in this league, to be a championship or even a playoff, think about the playoffs, you've got to play back-to-back. You got to play nicked up. You got to play a little fatigued. And right now we have a bunch of guys that are giving into fatigue and nicked up. So it's a long season, but again, you tell a lot about who you are in these situations. Today was a gut check game, and the fourth quarter, hey Pat, how you doing, Pat? We turned it around, but again, it's about what we did in the first three quarters that was disappointing.
Where did the energy come from? Because it did tell you something late in the fourth quarter. Where did that energy come from?
It came from a lot of sources. It came from Chuck Hayes, I thought was one. He came in, did a good job on Jefferson in the second half defensively, held him off his block physically. I thought Vasquez came in and pushed the pace, got the ball moving, got the pick and roll going. And Patrick Patterson. And John gave us a calming effect. He couldn't do a lot. He still was sore, but he said he could go. But again, our starts, young players in this league got to understand how much energy it takes to play 82 games. And we didn't display that in the first three quarters.
The second straight game where you've had more three-point attempts than free throws. Were you seduced again today, as you put it?
I think that's what the game was giving us. This team does a great job. It's totally different than yesterday. Right. This team does a great job of packing the paint, and you have to create your three-point shot. You draw and kick. So they were more inside-out passes more so than just jacking up, come down in transition and taking a quick three. So a different type of three. You don't mind those as much, but we still want to attack the rim as much as possible. And I thought we tried to do it, but again, didn't get to the free throw line.
Jonas and Amir hit walls, does it seem like?
I don't know. You have to ask them.
It seems like you guys did a decent job curtailing out Jefferson in that second half.
Well, Chuck Hayes, we didn't have to double team, held him off his block. But those things that Jonas is going to have to learn is to guard those big guys in the paint, hold his block. He's trying and working at it. But, that's the experience he's got to get to guard those guys in the post one-on-one where we don't have to double team and create open threes for the other team.
Have you found something, even in the combination that helped you come back? You had a different lineup with Novak in there. I know once you're down, you start searching for stuff.
We went small. That's the only way we had a chance to come back. And like you said, we had to shoot some threes and open up the floor a little bit. But, again, if you have to do that in long term, that's not the answer. That's a 9-1-1 situation. We got to find a start that fits us. And find the energy at the beginning of the game for the first three quarters. You can't spot any team in this league 25 to 30 points and expect to be successful.